Hello, I'm Miguel Garza, and this is Vinum Populi. We are here today with Brigida, sampling yet another wonderful wine. So the wine we're sampling today is called the Gordon Brothers Tradition.
What is the tradition?
The tradition? Actually, the reason they call it tradition is because he really became inspired from Bordeaux. So this actual wine that he made is in Washington State, but it's a basic Bordeaux blend. Kind of an interesting story about Tom Gordon. Tom Gordon used to be a potato farmer, but obsessed with wine. And so he would travel to France a lot. And what he actually came back from a trip one day and he started noticing that when he was looking at a map that Bordeaux and Washington State are on the same longitude line.
Really?
And he was like, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So he started researching some of the soil and noticed that the soil that he had and some of the soil in Bordeaux was actually pretty similar. And also that the weather patterns, the temperatures and things were also quite similar. So he decided to risk everything and tear up his potato farm, plant some vines, and hence he was the first winemaker out of Washington State to make a red wine. Before that, all of anybody only produced white wine. Because of the cold climate, they thought that was all that would really grow there.
So do they use the same grapes in Bordeaux and in Washington?
Similar varietals for this one. I mean, they use several different grapes, but this is mostly Cabernet Sauvignon and some merlot and Syrah as well. So those are some of the basic varietals that they do use in Bordeaux.
Nice.
So if you want to give her a little sniff.
Yeah, it smells a little heavier than what we've been drinking.
A little bit. But very elegant, very smooth.
Yeah, I like that. I actually drink a lot of Cabernet, so.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Well, an interesting fact, if you're a Cabernet fan, is Cabernet Sauvignon is actually a clone. It's made from a blend of Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc. And so they took the two and created a clone, and that's Cabernet Sauvignon, which is now one of the, well, probably the most widely grown varietal in the world. But you can taste on this really beautiful structure. So one of the things you're going for when, or winemakers go for a lot when they're trying to make a quality wine, is balance. So they want the beginning, the middle, and the end of that wine to be consistent all the way across.
Consistent. At the end, I just swallowed it and it's same.
And it goes down well, does it? But the nice fruit in the beginning, it has a nice nose, but not overly potent, very smooth, elegant. The fruit isn't too robust. It's not just big and chewy and jammy. And then there's tannins and nice structure on the finish. It's persistence. It goes out well, and it just continues to go. So it's a really nice wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.